Do you know how to bake brownies? Now, you might think you do, but you're probably wrong. Let's get to the video, guys. Start by lubing your mixing bowl up to prevent sticking. If you do add too much soap, just throw it in the trash, it's fine. Now we just gotta buy a new bowl. Two to 3 weeks later, now that we've got our brand new mixing bowl, very carefully yet another 2 to 3 weeks later, we have yet another brand new mixing bowl. Very carefully take a small bit of soap, carefully add it to the bowl, and just whip your hand around to lube it up. Now, these guys are fresh flour berries. They have flour molecules trapped inside of them. To extract the flour, spread those babies on a flat surface, then crush to release the flour particles. Add directly to your stand mixer, put the speed on high, and bada boom, you got fresh flour. Welcome to my backyard, where I planted this handy chocolate bush. To harvest, just stick your bowl of choice inside, wait patiently, and the bush will spit out some chocolate for you. Back in the kitchen, take 2 cage-free chicken eggs and throw them directly onto the ground. Now, don't forget, we are in a global pandemic and there will not be any dirty feet in my kitchen. Go ahead and lube the living out of those feet. Make sure to scrub all of that coronavirus away. Back at the eggs, just do your best to smash them and incorporate as much of the shell into the egg as possible. Any dance or jig should totally suffice here. As long as it's mixed up, you're good. Sweep up those beautiful little egg bits, and if you have stepped correctly, it should look something just like this. Take some whipped dressing. Trust me, do not use mayonnaise. It will come out gross. Go ahead and cut the top off of that, and you're gonna wanna add 1 to 2 full handfuls directly into the mixer. Now, when it comes to sugar, no one likes sugar-free brownies, so we're just gonna add a whole bag to be safe. Then, you can add a 1/2 cup of flour that we made earlier, and to that, the beautiful crushed eggs from earlier as well. I don't know about you guys, but I like my brownies a little spicy, so I went ahead and added a few shakes of Tabasco sauce. To that, we are gonna add the lovely chocolate chips as well, and then a small pinch of kosher salt, as well as some fresh cracked black pepper, and then a 1/2 cup of tap water, and last but not least, 2 full sticks of butter. Go ahead and put your mixer on full blast to start the mixing process. Once your brownie batter has beautiful chocolate ribbons and looks like this, it is done. Find yourself a baking dish that measures about 9 inches by 1 foot in rough diameter. Throw some butter in there, and we are going to lube this up. You can feel free to skip this step if you want your brownies to stick. I went and took some Hershey's cacao powder, then shook it around the baking dish until it looked like this. Nice! Oven's on 275. Pour that luscious batter into your baking dish. Give it a few taps to get out the air bubbles, and in the oven she goes. 5 to 12 short minutes later. I wish you could smell my house right now because it is brownie heaven. Little touch test, these are perfect. You can enjoy these with a cold glass of milk, but they do have a few other uses you probably aren't very familiar with. The brownie spoon. They conduct electricity. If you accidentally drop a mug, let's try that one more time. There we go. The brownie handle. Nice. The brownie toothbrush. The Brownie Bookmark. All you do is smash a brownie in a book, and when you need to find your page, there it is. And when you're done, just rip the page out. If you've got an Xbox controller but don't have any batteries, I use these Brownie Batteries. Just put them in the back of the controller like you normally would, close the lid, and that's it. The Brownie Sponge is great if you run out of regular sponges. Nice! If you wanted to mail someone a brownie, you can just use the Brownie Envelope. Just make sure to seal the edges with enough brownie so it does not open in the mail. Here we've got the genuine deluxe chocolate brownie wallet, the brownie candle for those intimate nights. And if you've got a little Picasso at the house, you can put their art on the fridge.